And what we're going to see is as we look today, we realize some things. First of all, there's lots and lots of angels, and they appear throughout Scripture. But also, how many of you in here have an angel story? If you were just to say, and you're not sure. Most of us aren't sure, right? I mean, we have. I'll just give you a quick example. So angels are sent as helpers, and there's epic stories of angels showing up and helping in different degrees. And when I accepted my first job as a pastor, I was driving to Maryland, and and all of a sudden I'm driving through Arkansas, and I start doubting. It was so obvious that God had called me to do that, and we knew, and I'm leaving the family, and I'm having to go up to Maryland by myself for 4 months and find us a house, and the kids are going to move up and all that, and I'm driving, and I promised Nick, and we didn't have cell phones like that back then, I promised Nick I would stop somewhere at about 9 or 10 o'clock and call him before he went to bed and tell him everything was okay and all that, and all of a sudden I get caught in this major traffic jam in Arkansas, and I get emotional, and I'm thinking, I'm not even going to get to call Nick, and my kids are already upset with me that we're moving and all that kind of stuff, and then that's over, so I can't call Nick, and it's late at night, and then I'm driving, and it's pouring down rain and kind of snowy like, and my truck dies. And I've got my truck with a U-Haul on the back of it, and cars are going by it. It's one of those 70-mile-an-hour highways, so cars are flying by, and I'm going, what, are you kidding me? It's a 2-tank truck, and I'm thinking, there's no way, and I'm looking, and it says empty, and I'm trying to start, and this is no lie. I got out of my car, and I walked to the front of the hood, and I'm trying to stop trucks when they go by. Remember, there's no cell phone. There's no thing on the side of the road you can stop, and I'm waving, and people are just splashing me and honking and going by, and all of a sudden, right there in the middle of the highway, of course, nobody can hear me, I yell out to God, what are you doing? I'm doing exactly what I thought you wanted me to do. Obviously, you're making this hard. This isn't supposed to. And I'm just arguing with God. And about that time, a Jeep drives by. Whoa. And I'm about to get back, and I see the Jeep stop. And the guy backs all the way back up to the highway. And he gets out to help me. And we get to talking, and he said he was on his way to a job interview. He had a job interview at 7 o'clock in the morning, and he was driving from somewhere. And here it was at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he stops to help me. And we look, and we're trying to figure it out. And he looked at my gas line, and he goes, dude, you're out of gas. And drives me several miles back, and we get gas, and we fill it up, and it's funny because we're driving to the gas station, and it's raining, and his windshield wipers aren't working. So I'm on the outside of the Jeep going like this on his. so I did my part. So, but we get there, and we fill it up and all, and the guy leaves, and he gives me his phone number, and I try to call him the next day, and I can't get hold of him, and I'm thinking, I don't know what you think, but there's no doubt in my mind that was an angel. Right when I needed it, right when I was ready to give up, right when I was about to turn around and say, to heck with your job in Maryland, and I'm going, you know what I'm saying?